Hello, my name is Sean Sands, and this is a U4, and this is the killing blow on England. Well, killing, like they're killing's not quite the right word. Like, I don't know, mortal wound. The I don't know. We're coming up on the what really is the back bit of our playthrough here. I say that like it's a done deal. National tax modifier. Now it's not a good time to have a reduction in national tax modifier. Right? There's still things that, like, I don't want to get cocky about it either. But this really is, this is going to be tough for England to kind of recover from. We're going to chop them up pretty good. And really, hopefully, cripple their ability to maintain to put up any kind of future defense. We're not going to do a lot as far as taking power projection out of this. Also, we're just going to let this fight run for a bit so we can chalk up the war score and crank up the war exhaustion, and potentially this is all. I never can remember. Is this still English territory over here? Yeah, so we will not get 100% war score even after 5 years because they still have territory. But we should be able to do quite a bit at the end of this. We would love to get Milan and Trier out of this fight. That may or may not be achievable. Let's see, 58. Yeah, really no reason for them. Trier. Oh, stop clicking that button. There we go. Also, unlikely. We'll see how we are after a few years. Sweden is doing just what Sweden honestly needs to do. I don't think we need to be trying to stage some sort of offensive into Milan or Trier. What I just need to do is make sure Sweden doesn't lose any territory. We're not going to take the fight to England on a naval front. I think we're just going to let this kind of do its thing in the short term. So yeah, I mean, like I was saying before, I think we probably have 2 more wars that we'll need to wage against England. Maybe more, maybe less. Hopefully less. Oh, gosh. The Swedes are just... Oh, good job, Sweden. I like Sweden so much. Finally, a dependable partner. Somebody I can count on. Somebody who's not falling into chaos like a Commonwealth or a France or... Munster, or literally any other, Scotland, or like any other ally I've taken. England still has a formidable fleet, of course, and they will for the presumable future. So our ability to take any sort of fight to them at the seas remains completely compromised. Let's see. Let's go ahead and let's think about what we're going to want to take out of this, because that's going to tell me where I want to actually continue looting. So I've said before I really want to bisect England here, and that remains true. And I'm thinking something like this. I don't care about any of that. What if I did that? The reason I like that is then I can see every province of England. Now let's think about states for a second. Because we might want to get a full state. So Gloucester is part of the West Midlands, which is all this. Certainly wouldn't bisect them. Gloucester is part of the West Midlands. That's part of Wales. That's part of Wessex, which is all this. So I have a choice. I can either try and cut England in half, which is going to be kind of gross. Coventry is nice because that is part of the West Midlands. Leinster and Cambridge So maybe Leinster and the East Midlands. Let's get you out of there then. Have you got money? You got money. Go get Norfolk's money. If you got money, you don't have any money anymore. Go get Sussex's money. So maybe what I want to do is... Oof, that would be a lot of overextension, which is why we're not going to actually do that. We're not going to take Cambridge. We're going to take Lincolnshire. That would complete... In fact, maybe we don't even need to do that. Just do those. I don't want to go crazy on my overextension. I mean, that's going to be 408 to core. We don't even have the administrative capacity to core that right now, which is going to be a problem. That's going to be the problem with chewing up England, is just our admin. And of course, the threat of... we're going to force them to kick out Wales again, I think. If we can. And maybe, tell me about... No, I don't care about that. Can force them to kick Normandy, but why would we want to do that? Well, there's a good reason we might want to do that. Then they won't have a mainland presence. This is good in that it really keeps England sort of locked in our grips. Right, we can't come down here and plan on sieging those provinces down. There's still a long way. Oh, well, we can't get Co. We can't kick Normandy out because we don't have any, whichever one of these is a fort. We can't do that. So we might have to kick Wales. And we got a little while to wait before we're going to have that as an option. And maybe we don't do that, because I actually also want a lot of money. Okay, we're just going to hold for now. I think I like that choice for breaking England apart. We need to start thinking about... How much are we making? We're making 10. Really going to want... Actually, I want production efficiency, I think. Well, what else can I get? I don't care about that, do I? I don't have a way to get loyalty back. Skill 3 at half price might not be the worst thing to have. That's going to gain influence. That's not too bad, though. Let's grab him. Can we afford him? So it costs 8 a month, which is half price for a level 3. I think we will actually take that in the short term, because we... Oh, England. Don't be like that. Because we want to start cranking out the admin power. We are now taking a bit of a loss. Oh, grab that. And go eat up York. So now we know which ones we don't want to loot. Because, I mean, we looted Lincolnshire, but we'll suffer the consequences of that. And then we'll grab Dorset, and we don't want to loot Chester, but we can loot Gwynedd and Shrewsbury and all these things. The Palatinate is going to attack Munster. Don't attack them. They're not my ally anymore, so there's no reason to. Oh, and Sweden's just like, well, we will go get Trier. This is going to go on for a while, which is great, because we can take some money off Trier. And maybe some of their, what do you call that stuff? Trade power. Yeah, let's grab them. We'll get a tiny bit of money. We'll get some more reps and trade power. Very nice. We only get 7, but that's fine. 7's more than 0. That's just math. That's true fact. Good. So Trier's out. I doubt seriously Sweden's going to do anything with Milan. It doesn't make any sense. Not really worried about Perth up here very much. I'm making money again. York and Hampshire's all eaten up. Let's go get Dorset. No, you don't. Yes. Hang on, let's Forced march. He's not going to get there till the 13th. Oh, he'll be there on the 13th, so he'll be there any second now. But that's fine. Oh, the 13th of a different month, though. Oh, nope. I just had that wrong. Thank you for bringing your troops home. We lost a couple thousand. Finish them off here in Essex. Goodbye forever. And now I'm back to York. How long till we're 7 years from the next set of tech? Do we care about Friesland? No. So I'm going to take the local. Wait, Lothian. Let me see. Oh, nice. So I don't know what we're going to get a reduction on one of our techs. Should tell us which one. I don't know. Is Lothian doing anything useful? Yeah, their autonomy is way cranked up. They're still bringing in a surprising amount of tax considering how much autonomy they have. Trade power. Sure, it's a good place to do this because it does have the center of trade. So let's see, 22.6 stays 22.6. France is, nope, 30.4. Okay, France is dissolved in civil war. That's fine. I don't care about that at all. Come over here to Carmarthen. We still have another 11 more score we can gain. That's good. Don't care about that. So we're just going to let this kind of tick along nicely. We're not going to reduce our... We can get rid of our forts. Norway likes us better. That's not going to do them any good. We are not going to grab any tech for admin. We need every last point of admin we can get. We are going to chew through that admin power like crazy. And we'll be able to make a bunch of claims at the end of this war. How long has this war been going on? 1625. It's fine. Let's see. What else can we do? Hull has some money. Go there. Oh, you didn't have very much money. You're losing 9 ducats a month. Wow. Partly that's this morale. I think we can kick this guy out. I would rather spend the money on admin right now. There we go. That should put us back in the positive, and it does. There's still a long way from accepting this. Oh, I mean, if we took the money out, let's just keep track of that. England is making gains? How is England making gains? Oh. You had one job, Sweden. Poor Sweden. How did you get in this position? All right. Go kill the English, please. Don't let them get back up with... Oh. Interesting that this is a thing that's happening. Let's see. We are going to grab Lincolnshire. What else still has Derby? You have money. When it is out of money, we're not grabbing Shrewsbury, so you can go loot Shrewsbury. Don't chase them. Go kill the English. Don't chase the Milanese. Ugh. That's a problem because that is actually an area that we want. So I think we will have to stop that from happening. Are you coming back? Handling this nicely. Good. We lost 7,000 troops. Oof. Hopefully the Swedish are going to go beat up the English here. And not just stand around. Milan can't come through. Oh, they're just going to stand there and take that back. Okay. Not sure that's the way I would have gone, but fine. Do they still feel like they're making gains? No, they don't. We'd only get 242 of that, which is kind of fair considering that... boy, why aren't they... Go take Stockholm. You have 30,000 troops and they're standing in Stockholm. I'm going to assume they're not going to get the 14% here. Don't get the 14%. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to have to wrap this up soon because Sweden, go. Yeah, that's fine. Jeez. We'll wait for him to grab here, and I suppose we'll get out of this before Milan comes back around. There's no getting Milan out of this, I assume. Offer tribute? What? They don't want anything. There's nothing we can give them. So we're still losing a good bit of money every month. Oh, well, yep, he got Stockholm. Now he's making gains again. Where are you going? Heading back to Stockholm, I assume? Hopefully England won't feel confident just tackling. You know. Where's your army? Oh, rude. Yep. We will do that. And what can we do with that? Burgers have... They can give us money, right? Well, we could demand that Diplo power, and I think we will. And then we can ask for a contribution later. All right, Sweden's taken this fight. March 15th, he's getting there on February 27th. Well, jeez. Kind of unfortunate. Interesting that you would take that fight there, Sweden, but you might have it. Nope, you don't. You fool. That was a bad choice. Well, we're just going to sit here. At some point, either Sweden will get out of the war and our war score will shoot back up, or we will... yeah, we're going to have to pull this guy for now. Yeah, go away. Take our royal marriage with Spain. A little provincial unrest, no big deal. I really thought Sweden was going to handle this. You let me down, Sweden. We still have 2 war score we can pick up. They're going to want to get out of this soon. I'm not worried about it. Like, it's just going to take us a little longer. And Milan is nearly done. What would they do? Ireland will pay 42 ducats. We'll lose a prestige and go ahead and get them. Well, no, there's no reason to. Hang on. Hey, bunch of money is exactly what we needed. No, peace officer. Peace officer? No peace offer. Sweden can do their thing. Bohemia needs to be our friend. Mostly because I want Bohemia to go into decline. Look at this Bohemia. It's insane. So we're coming up on 5 years. We got 1 more war score we can pick up. We got a lot of admin power in the bank. Okay. Sweden gives up. That's fine. White peace is perfect. Where did you go? What? Oh. He's working to improve some Badar. Why did you go to Bamanas? It's going to take you 3 months to get back. Not quite 3 months. Roughly 3 months. Sweden's still our ally, so that's all fine. And they're friends with Bohemia. Did we lose? We must have lost a general at some point. Oh, because our leader died. We have this guy who will be around in 3 years. So let's grab another general. Pardon me. Yeah, it's fine. It's not great. It's neither great nor terrible. As soon as he's home, we'll try and get Milan out of this war. And then that should do it for England at that point. Close. Nope. (15 of 15). Very close to a white piece with Milan. I'm kind of scrolled out to make sure we don't get any transports of troops. Would be surprised if we do, but it's always possible. How about now, Milan? 12. Why 12? Just be done with it. The nice thing, actually, about Sweden being out is any money we take from England is all ours now. Don't be annoying, Milan. It has to be one more then, right? It can't just be 15 of 15. So we need one more. I think the war is definitely working in our favor. Their war exhaustion is going... there we go. Get out of there, Milan. Perfect. All right, now about England. So, we could take one more province. Maybe Norfolk? That would further cripple their ability to have a navy, but that's East Anglia. That's East Midlands. Maybe Hull? Well, we've been sacking Hull, so I'm not sure we want to do that. Can we make them kick out Wales, actually? Let's take Norfolk out. We can make them kick Wales. And we can take all their money. Oh, that's actually really good. I love everything about that. We give a 40 power projection, which would be plenty. Nice. This is what I want. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to spend a ton of money now on coring costs. But we picked up some pretty high power provinces. We're going to... Which owns Welsh core provinces. That's okay. We'll fight you at some point. So now, yeah. England's got some real problems. Let us put you back in the mix there. Yeah, let's grab some claims. We can't grab a claim on London, which is fine. We have our claim still on York. Nope, we need York. Good. What is the highest province value province? 8, 12, 12, 13, 16. Of course, London's 35. We'll get a claim on Cambridge. Our corruption is at 1. Estates demand control of provinces. Of course, it's the clergy. Let's see. Who do we want? Who would provide a real value here? No autonomy there, obviously. 39, 39, 75. 75. This is where I probably want the clergy. So let's... Well, we can't. Because, right, yeah, of course we can't. So maybe we'll put one here. Nope, that's the nobility already. This is going to provide us better production, so I don't think we want the clergy there, nor here. All right, we'll put them somewhere like up here then, after all. Not going to really be able to use it as a way to reduce unrest. We could put them here. Or even here in Devon, trim off this autonomy for our tax purposes. Yeah, let's do that. I'm good with that one. Puts them over 70, I think, though. Yeah, over 70 influence, so we'll need to be careful with that. Can't ask for a contribution yet. So what do we need to do? We need to pay off all our loans. That's a good chunk of our money, but that was exactly why we took out the money to begin with. We need to up our navy, primarily because we are going to want to go to war with Norway in the not too distant future. That's possibly our next target. And because they are allied with Denmark, it might be a little while till Sweden's going to be back on board with helping us out. On the other hand, Denmark is next to nothing. So that's not even that big of a concern. But we want some transports and other stuff. So let's spend some money on some frigates. And let's pick up some transports as well. Good. We could pick up a military, the morale here, but let's wait till we're closer to the actual, because we have 4 years. I don't want to go rushing off spending all my military points at this point. We don't have an impending war, and we were fine in the last war. Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. plus Wales, which we do need to fabricate some claims on. It'll be interesting to see who they ally with. We can't annex them because we have their core provinces. So that's just a deal breaker. And we have our cores on Norway, right? Or not cores, our claims? No, we don't. So we need to get some claims on Norway as well. Oof, yikes. So the transports are really so we can kind of do whatever we need to do with Norway. Their allies are not significant. I don't even know who Arawak is. So that's not that scary. We are making some money. Might be worth it to reduce army maintenance here. Just so we can... Well, we've got lots of money in the bank, actually. Let's instead do some drilling. And we've still got room to our force limit. We can still put almost 9. It's 9. Not, I say almost 10. The number is 9. We can get 9 more troops. Spain, all of our allies are good. Right, there's just the 3 of them. I keep forgetting we got Austria. Do we have a... Yeah, we still have our royal marriage with Sweden. All right. That's pretty good. That was a good outcome. Let's see. What else do we want to do? God, we'd love to spend that money on this. Where's all our money going? Well, part of it is we keep losing stability. I'm not going to take it that time, though. And I can't up stability because I'm going to need that admin power. Where are our costs? Corruption. Actually, roll that down a bit. No, it's increasing if we do that. Well, that's just because of the overextension for right now. Yeah, it's fine. We won't be overextended for long. And we're going to spend some money on Navy stuff here. Navy stuff. Nice. We will be mothballing our freshly made... Wait, what? Oh, we lost our consort. So we are totally in a Regency Council. Which is fine. We'll only be there for a year. Now we're making 2. Like, upping the money we're spending on our fleet is impacting our ability. I mean, we just don't have a very strong economy. All things considered, even after everything we've done here, our economy is just kind of limping along. We're floating a much heavier army than we can easily afford. So we still don't have really good, particularly great. So we will go ahead and do this. Because we want to make that admin power at least decently. And we only have like the 3 forts, so it's not a. It's just that our economy has never kind of kicked into a decently high gear. It would be great to be able to keep getting these economic ideas, but I do not want to fall behind on tech. So arguably there wouldn't be a big problem with it. I guess if we were... Yeah, I don't know. We should spend some of our Diplo power, though. Can we spend it? We should pick up Scottish culture here. It would increase our corruption a little bit, but we have a king, which increased our construction costs. We're about to have English separatists everywhere. I think we're going to raise autonomy. I don't want to deal with them. How many would it be? Like 39K. I don't need 39,000 separatists. No, thank you. So we're going to increase. Almost did it again. Increase autonomy in Coventry and Leicester and Lincolnshire. Tempted to keep it here in... We move these guys here. Because we're also about to kill off our overextension. Reduces it down to 1.4. Just need to keep an eye on that. No. No, that's a bad error. We can do better than that. And also, we're now only looking at 14 or 12K should they pop. Which hopefully they won't, because once we get these cores, that's going to reduce our overextension, which should get rid of the remaining rebel scum in Chester. Yeah, I think we're fine. As long as we don't roll critical fail here. And we did not. We've got... That's a thing we were about to do. We were about to spend development. That'll increase by 0.05. I'd love to get like here. That would increase by 0.06, 0.07. Just not getting a ton of value out of these monthly production. Can't crank it there. Take some here. And let's see, 05. Total value. I'd like to get it by value, please. Yeah, here. And here. This 0.07s are going to do decently, I think. And there, that's fine. $35 we need for our next claim. And I think I'll grab... We grabbed Cambridge, so maybe Oxford. And I think we'll stop for a bit. That's plenty of claims. And we can grab our Norway claim. We have 3 that we can get. And we'll want them all. And our cores are complete, which... yeah. Eliminates the fear of rebels. Cool. .14 is not bad. 0.20 is better. So probably one of the things we do want to do is actually begin to build. Do we want to begin building manufactories? I mean, it's a big expenditure. Good. So we have an heir, kind of crappy heir, but an heir, all the same, and he's got decent admin. I think we do want to build some buildings. That'll definitely help in the economy department. I mean, that's a big part of why our economy is still bad, because we haven't been building buildings. English separatists are reducing down. Very good. And of course, we are floating for the full amount of our army, because this drilling is, it's worth it. I think that's going to do it for this episode. So we continue our drive toward Ireland. So what did we pick up? We picked up 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces. Assuming we get 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 next time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we probably had 3 more wars against England to really shut it down. We're not going to take London until the last war, because I don't want to get into a position where England has a lot more... what do you call it? A lot more development off the island than they do on the island, which will make it harder for us to siege stuff down, or at least get them in a position where they're going to want to give us lots in the peace treaties. We've reached full manpower, which is nice. I'm not going to do anything right away with that. Yeah. Oh, and we can grab one of our Welsh claims. If you would just let us vassalize you, this would all go much, much easier. Have they picked up any alliance? They have not picked up any alliances. They shouldn't be able to pick up any big alliances, because they're tiny. They're very far away, right? Maybe they can pick up England at some point, which is fine. Like, I don't care about that at all. Anyway, until next time, as always, my name is Sean Sands. Thank you for joining me for more Europa Universalis IV. We are closing in on it. I mean, I think we're a little bit on autopilot. Not totally on autopilot, but we go get Norway. We build up our fleet so we can go get Norway. Interesting. How much would that be? Pardon me. 3.2 versus 8.0. We can actually afford that. Do we need the Diplo power? I don't mind the trade efficiency, so he's actually going to cost a little less than that. And why not? Because that continues to allow us to develop. Really wish we had a diplomatic idea. That would be pretty great. Yeah, so anyway, as always, my name is Sean Sanders. Thank you for joining me for Europa Universalis 4. We will see you again real soon.